Well, I'm finally back from a holiday. Who missed me? Hello everyone and welcome back to another video where, if you remember correctly, a few weeks ago I did a video talking about certain online PC building sites and services, and I even decided to promote a video on NZXT's own Discord server. Honestly, I didn't know what would happen. I thought they could just as well drop the banner hammer on me after seeing it. But they actually, the staff actually saw it, and they passed it on to people responsible for the website, so they could take what I said and correct all the things that are wrong with the site. So that's really awesome. And so I started talking to them about it, and it looks like most of the changes they were planning for my video have been done. And that's kind of what I also saw from just a quick glance. So let's get back in and let's see how NZXT Build stands right now. And here we are. It looks like I still have something left over from my last time, so let's start over and let's see if it's fixed. First thing I want to see, because I saw they added a brand new PC which actually had some issues as well, which I actually messaged them about later, where they added this thing called a Starter Plus PC, but it was a better deal despite costing $999 than the $1,000 PC. So I'm really curious to see what they're going to do now, and I'm choosing the same games just to keep it as fair as possible. Okay, so let's go. Starter PC, $1,000 PC AMD. So as you can see, they added a Starter PC Plus option, and first thing I'm going to see, they changed it. You finally get 16 gigs of RAM with the $1,000 PC. That's awesome. They upped the price. It's barely even a $1,000 PC. It's almost a $1,100 PC at this point. Okay, let's see with this. No, what? You get 16 gig as well for $80 less. What about a CPU? Okay, that's a 2600 and a 1660 Ti. 2600, 1660 Ti, and a 250 gig SSD compared to a 1TB one. Okay, it looks like there's still quite a few errors. Okay, let's see about this one. Okay, this one, 1660, 2600, 16 gigs of RAM, that's fine. This one is confusing though. And one thing they did tell me is that a reason these can be a bit more expensive, though ones that are the starter ones, is because there's a premium for configuration and having the ability to do some extra stuff. Like an $80 premium for configuration, and then some lost money somewhere along the way because you're losing 750 gigabytes. Yeah, $80 premium for that is kind of rough. And even if they do want to keep that kind of premium for configuration, I do really wish they made it more clear to the customer, because right now, you either gonna get ripped off or not, depending just which button you press in that starting thing. So I really wish it was made more clear to customers. What about if I wanted to configure this to have the 1TB SSD? I wonder how much that would set us back. Where is it? Where is it? Storage. Give me the storage. It even isn't on here. This isn't even a what? This is a SATA SSD. This here is an Intel 16. Yeah, that's this thing. It's an NVMe. Excuse me. So you don't even get oh, insufficient M.2 and current motherboard. Okay, it's nice it tells you that, but you don't even, what on earth? Okay, that's so nice and well. Yeah, so that they have NZXT. It looks like there's another thing you have to fix. I promise you, there are gonna be people who are gonna just be like, oh, you're doing this all just for NZXT to notice you and give you free stuff, and that's why you're talking to someone so much. No. I mean, I wouldn't say something like, the company, it only exists because of me, you know, I only helped them fix some of the greatest mistakes on the website, you know, they should thank me, they should send me, some free stuff to my door. I wouldn't say that, at least not yet. So another thing I want to check is that they have this new streaming PC, so I want to compare that to the other one. Get started, bam bam bam. let's compare it to the $1,500 PC and see if that works. That's also something I'm interested in. And then we can also go in and compare Intel things. Ah, that's interesting. 3rd gen Ryzen, I like it. What is it here then? 2700X. Aren't they like interchangeable in performance? I think they're about the same. I think the 3600 is a tiny bit faster from what I remember. I don't know. I'm just scared to even bring up user benchmark and to check it up because I know people are gonna be yell at me. Actually, I don't care if people are gonna yell at me. Let's search it up. So, yeah, it looks like the 3600 is a tiny bit faster. Yeah, it seems to be faster by a tiny bit, but again, this is user benchmark, so you have to take everything with a tiny grain of salt, and since this is a streaming PC, then you're definitely better off than with having 8 cores and slightly lower performance compared to a 3600, which only has 6 cores. So that's fine. That's actually some really good logic there. Well done, NZXT Build. That's like one for free. That's progress. Okay, what else do you get? A 2070 Super, boom, matches out, like 244 at this point. I'm not gonna keep track. Samsung 86E, that is a, if I'm not mistaken, a SSD. Samsung, yeah, that is the SSD they used. And here, you get the Intel 660p 1TB, so you're getting the same amount. Actually, no, wait, what? You get a 250 gig one. Okay, scratch, yep, the streaming PC seems a bit broken as well. But that doesn't matter because you can always up your bundle with a mic, a Stream Deck Mini, and a Logitech camera. I mean, I could actually use a Stream Deck Mini and a new Logitech camera if I ever gonna get back into streaming, so, tempting. Now, let's see about Intel. So, let's make another PC, pick your price, let's go $1,000 PC, let's go Intel, and see what it gives us. It gives us 17 FPS in Metro Exodus apparently, that's a great start. It looks to be exactly the same, and actually the pricing to be about the same. Let's just quickly check. Okay, it's like $10 more expensive, but it's all pretty much the same, which I mean, at least that checks out, that's good. And some of the FPS don't seem quite right. Actually, I'm wondering, but that's something I did talk about a lot in my last video, and that's comparing the FPS scores. So let's make a PC in here and see what FPS this gives me. Okay, so we had a starter PC. This gives us 16, 15, 36, and 121. So those are really similar scores for a PC that costs almost $200 less. Now, I'm not sure exactly if it's like an issue with the website, like it's not calculating the FPS correctly or something. Because, I mean, I don't personally know what the difference could be between a 1660 Ti and a 1660. But if it is true, and you are getting like a tiny amount of FPS less for $200 less, then that is kind of a big thing. Unfortunately, some things have changed, which is good. They did fix the RAM thing with these PCs only having 8 GB of RAM. That's awesome to see. The storage is still and just the starter PC Plus, great idea. But again, the pricing is just, well, off. But the new streaming PC, that's awesome to see. But this isn't where my journey with NZXT Build ends. Maybe there'll be more videos like going through this website in the future. I'm kind of weirdly invested in this right now. But I'm also going to be doing another video real soon about some of the more interesting comments from my last video, because there happen to be quite a lot of people who like NZXT Build getting kind of angry at me for talking smack about the NZXT Build. That's gonna be a really interesting video, so stay tuned for that. Also, I would love to just thank NZXT again for, like, you know, taking my advice to heart. Like, it's awesome to see that, you know, such a big company was somehow influenced by a video I made, which I thought was like, we'll maybe get a few views. I'm not sure it's gonna be that popular, but it did really well, and, you know, it was seen by some really influential people in the company, so that's just awesome. So thanks for the opportunity, guys. And also, I would love to thank my patron, Barry Yule. Thank you ever so much for your support. It really means a lot and allows me to make more awesome content for the channel. Maybe one day I'll buy a PC from here for review, or maybe I'll like buy some other parts from NZXT to review. Unless they send them to me for free for making these videos. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to subscribe, like, whatever. And I'll see you all in whatever I make next. So goodbye everyone. Goodbye.